Darren Steen coming at you from FatLossLifestyle.com. I'm going to answer a question today for my viewers. On an average day, I get over 20 questions through my email through either YouTube or at FatLossLifestyle.com asking me questions about nutrition, exercise, mindset, how to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. So today's question, and one that I get very often in the past, is Darren, I'm eating strict. I got a nice plan, exercise plan, nutrition plan, and I do it 6 days a week. Can I have a cheat day? And the second question is the quality of calories as important as the quantity of calories? So those are the two main questions today. The first one is, do I get a cheat day? My experience, and that I believe that idea was initially put out there into the fitness fat loss community by Bill Phillips, who was one of my mentors in the beginning of my quest for fitness and nutrition information, Body for Life author, EAS supplement company owner, and Muscle Media 2000 author. And in his book, which had a lot of great information, said that if you eat good and clean, small meals often, 6 days a week, you can have a cheat day. And you can, and actually, the more that you eat on that day will help your fitness and fat loss goals. Well, I disagree. The main reason why I disagree is everyone's different. Let's put it that way. My metabolism is different than yours. You got three basic types of metabolisms: ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. The big, heavy person who can get obese. Ectomorph is a thick, stick, skinny guy. Mesomorph is in the middle. Everyone's different. Everyone has a starting genetic metabolism, and there's some in between all of those. There's no one that's right on each one of those. Plus, you can raise your metabolism and lower. Everyone's got different types of amounts of muscle mass. So the long story short is that some people can, some people can't have a whole entire cheat day. For the most part, what I find with myself and my clients and my friends that I learn from is that 8 or 9 out of 10 people cannot have a cheat day. Now, here's a better approach. You should have 2 or 3 cheat meals per week. And I think the timing of these cheat meals is very important. And the best way to do it, I've been focusing on the fitness fat loss lifestyle for myself for 30 years. I was an athlete. Most of you guys know most about my career. And even myself, as advanced as I am, as a pro drug-free for life natural bodybuilder, most times there's no way in the world I can have a cheat day. I just can't do it. I gain fat, I lose muscle mass too quickly, and I smooth over, and I can blow a whole 6 days of rock star nutrition and rock star exercise and resting and getting my sleep. I can blow it in 1 day of eating anything. Plus, you just sort of feel crappy. It just doesn't sit well with you. So the better approach is 2 or 3 cheat meals per week, and plan those cheat meals out. Have them planned in advance. The timing of those cheat meals is important. I do believe that most people can eat 2 or 3 cheat meals per week and actually boost their metabolism and do better and better because of it. Psychologically, it soothes those cravings, and I think you should eat whatever you're craving, whether it's pizza, ice cream, pastries, donuts, stuff like that. Here's a couple good ideas if you're going to utilize this strategy and have 2 or 3 cheat meals per week. That is, the timing is important. Myself, I wouldn't have a cheat meal unless I was going to be in control of the timing of that cheat meal. A good idea would be to get up in the morning, get in your small amount of a healthy meal in the beginning, do some cardio, get some activity going, boost the metabolism. I love to do power walking. It's safe on the joints, very effective at boosting my metabolism. Or I would get an intense leg workout in or a back workout in the gym. And then I would have a healthy meal after that, most likely a powdered protein, easily digested liquid protein with some faster release carbs, a banana, maybe some white rice, something like that, a normally prescribed post-workout meal after an intense weight training session. I would drink a lot of water in that first 3 or 4 hours of the day up to that point. And then in an hour and a half or 2 hours when I'm hungry, then I would go and eat the pizza, the cheat meal, whatever I'm craving, whatever I'm thinking about throughout the week. I think that's the best thing to do because it says you're craving it for a reason. It's on your mind. It's probably a mental craving, but sometimes it's a physical or a physiological craving that you're just needing something. So it's really good to fulfill that with the cheat meals, 2 or 3 a week. The timing of the cheat meal is very important. I would highly suggest that you maybe use a strategy like I just discussed. When you're in control, when you have a planned cheat 2 or 3 meals per week, it empowers you mentally and emotionally. You feel good about it. It's in the plan. And then when things get a little mentally tough on your strict eating strategy through the week, you can push through that because you know that you have your cheat meals that you have planned out and they're on the schedule. You know when they're coming, and hopefully you plan them tactfully like we just discussed. So that's my experience with cheat meals. Not a cheat day. It's worked really well for myself. I plan it for all my clients. They really like it. It keeps them going long term, and it just makes it more doable. Second thing is just talk real shortly about it, and that is there's a lot of people out there, some coaches out there, nutrition coaches, contest prep coaches that are advocates of quantity of food is way more important than quality of food. And they say if you stay within your macros, which is macronutrients, which the 3 main macronutrients are your proteins, your carbohydrates, and your fats. If you stay within your macronutrients, which means you have a set number of starchy carbs that you're going to eat for the day. You have a set number of grams of protein that you're going to eat for the day. A set number of grams of fats that you're going to eat for the day. If you stay within those numbers, that it's those quantities that you stay into those parameters, that the quality really doesn't matter. And that's pretty ludicrous. It's an immature mindset, doesn't take into things in consideration that maybe a more experienced, a person in their 30s, 40s, and 50s may experience, and that is acid-alkaline balance of their internal organs and their blood volume, taking care of your liver and your kidney and your organs, and making sure the inside of your body's healthy as well. It's a pretty immature mindset, but yet I see a lot of even very popular / famous younger nutrition coaches are big advocates of the quantity is the most important, not the quality. Well, I think it's wrong. I think you got to focus. I know you got to focus on the quality as well. And I think you should listen to your body. And I think that the quantity or the macronutrients can be adjusted depending on how you're feeling. Listening to your metabolism. I think it's good to have a parameter of how many grams of protein you're going to eat for the day. For instance, for myself, 200 to 225 grams of protein for the day. 35 to 50 grams in each meal is my macronutrient total for protein. And starchy carbs changes. If it's an intense workout day, I'll eat 250 grams of starchy carbs for the day. If it's a workout day but it's a smaller body part, I'll take in 150 grams of starchy carbs for the day. One day a week, when I just do cardio or don't work out at all, I may come down to 50 to 75 grams of starchy carbs for the day. Those are my macronutrient totals that I'm sticking with. So with that being said, I fluctuate off that a little bit because the quality of my food is as important as the numbers that I'm hitting too. So those are the 2 questions that I get a lot. I wanted to shed some insight. Hopefully that helps you out on the cheat meal thing versus the cheat day thing. And the quantity or staying in your macros, how many grams of protein and carbs you're eating for the day is way more important than your quality of food. I hope that shed some light on some questions that you may have about it. Hopefully that answers my email person's question. And I'd like you to talk below. Let's communicate. Ask some more questions. Tell me some things that you'd like to hear in my future videos. And until then, I know you do have the power to change, and I want you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. If you see some value in the information that I've shared with you here, please do me a favor as well. Go ahead and like it, which helps me out a little bit. And share this video. When you share this video, it also helps me out. And also comment below so we can communicate and you can tell me what other types of videos or questions that you may have that you'd like me to answer. Rock on. You have the power to change. Make the rest of your life the best of your life.